missed Friday's show, here's the recap, presented by Honda.
J.J. Watt was on our program in the preseason, and we decided to make a wager on the Michigan-Wisconsin game. Paying my debts. I'm like a Lannister. Wisconsin 35, Michigan 14. This cup holds Rich Eisen's tears. Who knew that Rich Eisen's tears were caffeinated? So I've got to drink this for the rest of the show, right?
When are you going to stop making bets with Ohio State people?
At some point, I'm going to get
worn the
right.
hat, you've put on the jersey.
And at some point, the worm will turn. At some point, it's all cyclical. I'm done. This is it. I'm finished.
Hell yeah.
Richard Sherman, you've been very vocal on the pay-to-play act.
It's a corrupt institution. Been taking advantage of these kids for a really long time. One of the kids in the March Madness tournament was like, I starve every night, and he had just won a national championship. But when you involve coaches who are ex-NFL coaches sometimes, then all of a sudden, hey, the coaches are professionals, so they get to do endorsement deals. They can get side deals with car dealerships or commercials or any kind of endorsement deals they want. When you go to the kids that they coach, the kids are amateur. Once all is said and done, either the NCAA will fold or they will change their ways substantially and become the institution that they should have been in the first place.
Ron Darling here on the Rich Eisen Show. Best team, though, in this playoffs. A lot of people think it's the one that just had Justin Verlander kick off the American League Divisional Series in Houston. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that. I think, Verlander has been almost unhittable all season long. They acquired Zach Greinke, and you know what he can do. And then they have a lineup that is as deep as any. I think the only thing that hurts the Houston Astros is that they are a team that is World Series win or bust.
Dabo Swinney here on the Rich Eisen Show. The California Fair Pay to Play Act, and I wonder what your thoughts are on the subject.
I think potentially there could be a lot of positives that come from it. It just depends on how it all shakes out. There's going to be a lot of litigation, a lot of back and forth. It could spur some positive change. The scholarship has come a long way. There's been a lot of great changes that a lot of people don't talk about or even realize, to be honest with you. But there's still more room for improvement. Probably good for a few, but not good for college athletics as a whole. I don't really know.
Paul Rudd has told me his version of this story.
Great.
So I'd like to have you started first. The Big Slick is an incredible event in Kansas City every year. Now, with Mahomes, we all saw he went yard. Then he did a bat flip. And
That's Hollywood phony BS is what that is. The inning before, he pops it up, and I scream, I got it! And I catch Patrick Mahomes' pop-up fly, and he's out. No reaction from the crowd. Nobody cares. I look over at Paul Rudd at third base, and I just see the respect leave his face looking at me, and he says, wow, I wouldn't have done that. And I turned to Paul and I said, I had to. I'm a Rams fan. And then Keckner runs out on the field and he goes, give me that ball. And I can tell he wants Patrick to go right again. And I say, absolutely not. And I held onto the ball and I went up to Mahomes and I hand him the ball and I go Rams. And he's in auto mode, so he's like, oh man, thanks.
For more Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Rich Eisen Show app.